Our next speaker is a holder of master's degree in biology and is currently taking her Master of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management, major in Education Administration. Help me welcome our Dean in the College of Arts and Sciences, Mrs. Chinit P. Cinco.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to academic year 2020-2021. This is Jeanette Punusinco, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. The following are the program offerings of our department: Bachelor of Arts major in Community Extension, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Bachelor in Human Services, Bachelor in Public Administration, Bachelor of Science in Social Work. The graduates of BS Biology may work in the following areas. They can work in universities, zoos, hospitals, government agencies, and laboratories in tropical rainforests to ocean depths. They can also work as research assistants or biological laboratory technicians. They can work or also as industrial researchers. Non-research jobs like testing and inspection, technical sales or service representatives, advocacy and communication work involving science, technology, and the environment. May also be engaged in biology-based industries. And for the BHS graduates, they can work in learning institutions, business and organizations, and in the community. Graduates of BS Bachelor in Human Services program may pursue a master's degree in counseling to qualify them for the licensure examination for guidance counselors required by the Professional Regulation Commission or PRC. The BA Com graduates, they can work as public and corporate communication or information officers, communication researchers or analysts, communication, media planners and managers, program project development officers, public relations and advertising practitioners, media practitioners, learning system designers, multimedia designers, and allied related professions and community organizers. For the Bachelor of Science in Social Work graduates, they can work as case managers, social work counselors, community organizers, researcher in social welfare agencies, policy legislative advocacy officer, social welfare and development and management officer for program project development and management. It can also be a trainer, teacher, social worker with special needs and in special circumstances like the elderly, people with disabilities, and people with HIV, and many more. And this time, let us get to know the CAS faculty. The Bachelor of Arts in Communication, headed by our program head, Dr. Michelle Ting Vinia, by Zaira S. Kambang, Nicole M. Matulak, Rosenere D. Alminaza. For the Bachelor in Human Services, headed by our program head, Ellen D. Kalunsag, RPM, Master of Science in Psychology, Maria F. S. Mahinay, RGC, RPM, William S. Candido, MAGC, RGC, Luz Marie I. Bragais, RPM, and Master in Psychology, Liliana A. Lapinid, MSGC, RGC, Mayan A. Orantes. For the Bachelor of Science in Biology, the program head, Jeanette P. Cinco, and Elizabeth F. Bayona as our Natural Science Subject Coordinator, Carl Cleven Ace Borja, Michael B. Katz, Rica Bianca Condes, Dr. Maria Lourdes Escantor, Angeli D. Alcalde, MS Bio, Neliza Puyod, LPT, July R. Garcia, MATCC, Romeo V. Burgos Jr., LPT, Engineer Gloria S. Pascual, Lisa S. Gapasing, MS Bio, Mia Angelica Gallego, LPT, Clarice Charity P. Mosquito, LPT. And for the Bachelor of Public Administration, headed by the program head, Mr. Lorenel M. Madiloso, MPA, Sir D. Mahina Jr., MPA, Eva C. Season, MPA. And for the Bachelor of Science in Social Work faculty members, headed by the program head, Ms. Catherine A. Quixote, RSW, Daphne D. Crospe, RSW, Juana Flor S. Valientes, RSW. And for the religious education area, headed by the Religious Education Coordinator, Sister Zenaida Osensona, OND, Father James P. Malio, OND, OMI, Wilma A. De La Cruz, Maret. Brother Jude Alarcon, Tautin P. Abbas, MAIS. Jeric Luquero, Carvelito Dumayag, Jeneline A. Baynosa, Nelia D. Abrenilla, Ephraim S. Pascual. For the general education under the mathematics area, we have here subject coordinator Mr. Jeremias Obina, Melchor Arsenas, Angelo Florage, Flora May Bornea, LPT, and for the social sciences headed by the program subject coordinator Dr. Michael M. Bautista, Ariel C. Miranda, Christine Marie Hudikpa, Mark Sean Manahan, Marie Angel A. Pantino, Rosario J. Gapasin, the NSTP coordinator, and Kenneth John Sinabre. And lastly, Ms. Pauline Rose R. Pocles. Thank you so much for listening. Connect and learn with us.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again, may I remind our viewers that the comment section must be utilized for your questions and clarifications and not for irrelevant comments. Thank you. Our next speaker is a holder of a doctorate degree in business and management, our dean in the College of Business and Accountancy, Dr. Genevieve O. Torino.
Good afternoon, my dear parents and students who are currently watching via FB Live. Welcome to the College of Business and Accountancy for the first semester academic year 2020-2021. This afternoon, I am going to introduce to you the pool of professors in the College of Business and Accountancy and introduce to you the different courses and or careers and occupations of the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management, Marketing Management, and Human Resource Management. For the pool of professors, for the Dean, I myself, Dr. Genevieve O. Torino. Then for the program heads, for the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, we have Ma'am Cecilia B. Espero, CPA, MBA. For the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, our program head is Christine T. Remot, MBA. For the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, the program head is Annalyn G. Obedencia, MBA HRM. The faculty members, Danica M. Biadnes, MBA, Bob Agustin M. Helasio, CPA, MBA, Hamod M. Gulidtem, CPA, Sarah Jane B. Orellosa, DDM, Russell R. Pareñas, MBA, Omar Patrico Steven Pareñas, MBA, Noel E. Kakanindin, CPA, Attorney Ruel Diaz, CPA, Jesus M. Fabia, MMPA, Hanan Glang, Eden Lano, Jerome C. Orellosa, CPA, DBM, Geraldo Gomez, our BS HRM or our BS HM lab in charge. For the different careers and occupations of the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, for entry-level jobs, public practice, we have junior analyst, consulting staff. Commerce and industry, we have cost analyst, investment analyst, cost accountant, staff, tax accounting, staff, financial analyst, budget analyst, credit analyst, and cost accountant. For government, state accounting tax examiner, NBI agent, tax agent, state accountant, LGU accountant, revenue officer, audit examiner, and so on. For the education, you can be a junior accounting instructor. If the graduate of the BS Accountancy has already enough experience, these are the different positions that can be assumed by them. One is if they are in public practice, they can be senior consulting manager or financial advisory manager. In the commerce and industry, they can be controller or comptroller, senior information systems auditor, and so on. Then for the government, they can be state accountant 5, director 3 and 4, government accountancy and audit, financial service manager, and others. In the field of education, they can be the senior faculty or the accounting department chair. For the advanced positions, they can be partner, senior partner, consultant, or financial advisor. In the commerce and industry, they can be finance director, financial officer, chief information officer. In the government, they can be the national treasurer, the vice president for finance CFO, for GOCCs, and or commissioner. Education, they can be senior faculty, accounting department chair, associate commissioner, or assistant commissioner in COA, BIR, and the Bureau of Customs. For the careers or occupations of the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in marketing management. They can be a management trainee in marketing, marketing assistant, account executive, merchandising assistant, PR or advertising assistant, service crew, customer service agent or representative, junior sales trainer, receptionist, entrepreneur, product or brand assistant, order or billing assistant. Then for those who are graduates of financial or BSBA financial management, they can be management trainee in corporate finance, merchandising assistant, management trainee in bank or insurance company, new account personnel. They can be credit and collection assistant, credit analyst, treasury assistant, entrepreneur, cashier, or trader, or financial analyst. For graduates of human resource management, they can be management trainee in human resource management, office assistant, administrative assistant, human resource assistant, executive assistant, entrepreneur, recruitment assistant, compensation assistant, benefits assistant, training and development. For those who graduated career or in the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, the different careers or occupations are travel and account executive, tour coordinator, local tourism officer, airline flight attendant, tourist escort, and staff of the DOT and other tourism-oriented institutions. They can also be food and beverage attendant, bartender or bar attendant, housekeeping attendant, front office agent or front desk clerk, tourism information officer of LGUs, documentation officer in travel agencies, and or ticketing officer or travel agencies or tourism operators. They can also be cashier. They can also be bookkeeping clerk, tour coordinator, tour guide, tour escort, counter sales representative, or field sales representative. As you see, aside from the careers or aside from the careers and occupations enumerated, the graduates of the College of Business and Accountancy are employed within the locality, in the national, and even abroad. These graduates excelled in their own fields, which means the employability rate of the College of Business and Accountancy is very high. Thus, the college is and will be preparing our students who have enrolled in the college to face the real world, to face the future, and be the best in the field of business, management, and accountancy. For the activities, for the College of Business and Accountancy, it has produced a top-notcher in the CPA licensure examination in the name of Julius Calungsod Ondoy CPA. So the passers of the CPA, or if you are a top-notcher, the Notre Dame of Mid-Science College granted cash prize for him. And aside from that, NDMC, for these passers, NDMC are having testimonial program to recognize their achievement. So testimonial program. Then in the college also, we have different activities, but unfortunately this school year we cannot do it because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But this has to be continued when the situation is already normal. So we have different activities. We have conferences and conventions outside of Midsayap. Even in Manila, students are attending those conferences and conventions. And we have our strong community extension services. Aside from extending our help to the public schools, like if you take a look in the picture, we attended the Brigada Escuela in the Dilangalen National High School. Then we have, or the College of Business and Accountancy, have 32 scholars in Barangay Milaya, Midsayap, Cotabato. This year, we will be sustaining the program because for how many years we are already, the College of Business and Accountancy, have the program, and it helps a lot these students, these pupils, these kids, and the parents of these kids. So this year, this first semester, staying apart keeps us together. Soar High, CBA, Golden Eagles, and welcome to school year 2020-2021. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Dr. Torino. Our next speaker this afternoon is also a doctor. She is the Dean of the College of Education. Let us welcome Dr. Hanilyn M. Mahinay.
Good afternoon, dear students, parents, and stakeholders. I would like the administrators and faculty of the College of Education. Yours truly, the Dean of the College, Dr. Hanilyn Mahinay, Doctor of Education, major in Educational Management. Our program head for the BSED and the BEd programs, Ms. Ivy N. A graduate of Masters of Arts in Language Teaching. For the Bachelor of Physical Education, So the program head of the Bachelor of Education, Mr. Ryan John M. Alpas, LPT, Math PE. For the BTLED program head, Mrs. Diana B. Kinikito, LPT, MAHE. Our full-time Dr. Michelle T. Viña, LPT, at the same time, she is a language coordinator. Mr. Ricardo Quiñones, handling English and literature subjects. Dr. Tito M. Dimafiles, LPT, handling professional education subjects. Ludivina Sinabre, LPT, English subjects. Our PE teachers, Mr. John Lincoln C. Rivas, LPT, and Mr. Jason D. Antonio, LPT. Mr. Nestor A. Velas, LPT, handling English and professional education subjects. Ms. Christine Jade Lopez, LPT, handling professional education subjects. Our Filipino teachers, Mrs. Maria Angante Maed, and Ms. Ana Rose Diguiñon, LPT. Ms. Maria Isel Embayog, LPT, handling literature. Dr. Evelyn A. Lopez, handling professional education subjects. Ms. Jibril Rose Perulin, LPT, handling professional education subjects. Mrs. Edwina Baklig, RN, handling health education subjects. Our part-time faculty, we have Ms. Maricar Camacho, LPT, handling English. Clarito, LPT, handling professional education subjects. LPT, Filipino subjects, and Ms. Merin, LPT, handling Filipino subjects. Mr. Romel Paradillo, LPT, Malt, handling English and literature. Ms. Maureen Sika, Ms. Maureen Cacabelos, handling TLE and FSM subjects. Mrs. Faye Alexis Auton, LPT, handling Filipino subjects. Ms. Eileen Escote, handling literature subjects. And Ms. Barcelona, LPT, Filipino subject. And Mr. George Arconado, TLE and BTVTED subjects. For our program, we have the PAASCO Level 2 accredited programs, the Bachelor of Elementary Education, and the Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, Filipino, Mathematics, Science, Social Sciences. Bachelor of Physical Education, our newly recognized program and Vocational Teacher Education major in Food Service Management, or BTVTED FSM, and Bachelor of Technology and Food Education major in Home Economics, or the BTLED HE. For the career opportunities for the BSED, they can teach or practice their teaching profession in the secondary level, and both in the junior high school and the senior high school, and they can also be a college instructor. For the Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, or the BTVTED graduates, they can practice in the field, in their field of specialization in elementary, junior high school, senior high school, and college. They can also be active trainers and assessors, and can practice careers in various sectors as industry entrepreneurs or employees. For the graduates of Bachelor of Elementary Education, they can practice their teaching profession in the elementary level and can also be a college instructor. For the Bachelor of Physical Education graduates, the career opportunities, they can practice their profession as a physical education teacher in the elementary, high school, and school-based sports, sports program and events moderator and coordinator. For the service of education, we have academic mentoring for our students, and we also have community extension programs for the literacy program through our Young Educators Society. Okay, let's talk about achievements of the College of Education in the recent September 2019 licensure examination for teachers. So if you can see, national passing rate for the B.Ed is only 31.34, while NDMC passing rate is 89.29%. For the BSED, the national passing rate is only 39.86%, while the passing rate of NDMC BSED program is 88.12. So in the September 2019, we produced 3 top notchers, top 3 in the B.Ed preschool, top 7 for the B.Ed, and top 8 from the BSED mathematics. These are our top notchers. Top 3, Ms. Jibril Rose Galvan Ferulin, who is currently teaching in the College of Education. Top 7, Adrian Turbano Sobinieta, also a college instructor handling mathematics subjects this school year. So by programs, here are the passing rate of the different majors and programs. For the BSED Math, English, Social Studies, Filipino, Biological Science majors, as well as our
Thank you, Dr. Mahinay. Again, may I invite our viewers to post your comments, questions, and clarifications at the comment section, and we will try to answer all your questions after all the presentation. Our next speaker is currently taking his doctorate degree in engineering major in energy systems engineering, our dean in the College of Information Technology and Engineering, Engineer Gerald A. Samailo, MEECE.
Good afternoon. As the Dean of the College of Information Technology and Engineering Department, my task is to orient to you our program and introduce our department faculty and staff for this academic year 2020-2021. To start, These are the programs offered to you by the site department for this academic year. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, which is PASCO Level 2. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology is another level. Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, which is now waiting for the eligibility qualification of the Bachelor of Science in Information System, which is now waiting for the eligibility qualification. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, another waiting for the eligibility qualification of, and just in time, the newest in town program offered, the Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, that is now government recognized after 7 years of existence, and successfully produced 2 batches of successfully board passers. And the associate the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science prepares the students to design and create complex software and develop new effective for solving computing problems. Acquire skills and disciplines required for designing, writing, and modifying software components, module, and application that comprise software solution. The specific careers or occupation for BSCS grade, they can be a software engineer, system software developer, research and development computing professional, application computer programmer. For the Bachelor of Science in Technology, this program prepares the graduates to address various user needs involving the selection of development application, integration, and management of computer technology within organization. Their primary jobs or roles, they can be a web application developer, junior database administrator, systems administrator, network engineers, IT audit assistant, or a technical support specialist. For the Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, graduate of this program should be able to implement an information system which consider complex and organizational factors affecting it. Help an organization determine how information and technology business processes can be used as strategic tool to achieve. Their primary job roles: organizational process analyst, the data analyst, they can be a solutions analyst, systems analyst, and of course, project management personnel. For the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, the BSCPE is the program that embodies the science and technology of design, development, implementation, maintenance, and integration of software and hardware components. Computer engineers versatile in the knowledge drawn from the standard topics in computer science, electrical engineering, as well as the foundation in mathematics and sciences. They can be a machine learning engineer, the data engineer, software developer, computer network architect, computer system analyst, and the database administrator. For the Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering or the BSECE, the Bachelor This program is designed to provide students with a strong theoretical and practical foundation in electronics technology, such as the industrial electronics and instrumentation, microelectronics, telecommunications, and of course the radio and TV broadcasting and communication engineering. Their job opportunities are the operation of control system engineer, project engineer, digital systems engineer, the IC design or layout engineer, advanced manufacturing engineer, the satellite communication engineer, and even the information assurance and system security consultant. Of this department are our faculty and staff who never cease to commit themselves to this institution over the years. May I present to you the program I mentioned earlier were led by qualified and competitive program heads, namely Mr. Michael Angelo Serrano, a BScs graduate and a Master of Information Management. Engineer Martin Tenebroso, a Master in Engineering, major in Computer Engineering at Ateneo de Davao City. The program head of the BSIT, Engineer Risa Jean Acanto, Master in Engineering, major in Computer Engineering at Ateneo de Davao University. Our site department also composed of devoted and committed competitive faculty and staff that will shape and mold, educate our students. One of these is Engineer Lindale Pagaduan. Engineer Lindale Pagaduan is a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering last 2015 and also a Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering graduate last 2019 in our institution. And she is currently taking her master's degree at University of Southeastern Philippines at Davao City. Engineer Cesar Cedinho, a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering at USM Kidapawan last 2015. Mr. Gaub B.S.P., graduate of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science last 2012 and currently taking his master's degree in USM Kabakan. Another competitive faculty of the department is Engineer Ernesto Aliado. He graduated at Notre Dame University at Cotabato City in his computer engineering, in information management last 2011 at USM Kabakan. Ms. Anne Britos, our newly hired faculty, she is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Information System here in our institution and currently enrolled his master's degree in University of Mindanao, Davao City. Ms. Auro, Science graduate last 1998 at Notre Dame University, Cotabato City. She has a 37 years master's degree. With our department also is Mr. Ryan L. Nambong. He is a product of Colan System Technology College Incorporated at Cotabato City and a fresh graduate of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. We also have Mr. Lawrence Aldrich Roger D. Cacas. He is the department lab assistant. He is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology in our institution. To sum up, this is the organizational chart of the department. Together we stand amidst this COVID pandemic. Notre Dame Bigsayap College dares to difference, so connect and learn with us. Have a great day.
Thank you, Engineer Sumailo. This time, let's have our speaker. She is a Doctor of Management in Healthcare, our Dean in the College of Nursing, Dr. Nathalie S. Nadella.
Good afternoon. The College of Nursing would like to welcome you to Notre Dame Untitled College parents and students orientation this academic year 2020-2021. My name is Dr. Nathalie S. Nadella, registered nurse, and have been a dean in the College of Nursing for the last 7 years. Today, I was given the chance to give you a little glimpse of our department, starting by introducing each member of the faculty, some activities that we have, as well as the facilities that our department has. To start with, let me introduce to you our clinical coordinator, Dr. Andrew Dingo. He is a Doctor of Science in Nursing, Master of Arts in Nursing, and a registered nurse, and licensed professional teacher as well. Another clinical coordinator, sorry. Another level 2 clinical instructor is Mrs. Jalil C. Antecristo, RN, MAN, Master of Arts in Nursing, and a registered nurse. Another level 2 clinical instructor, Rodney Chester Irio Hilon, RN, MAN. Another clinical instructor for level 2, Michael John A. Castillo, RN. Level 2 clinical instructor, Kim Jezreel Almaraz, RN, MAN. Kenneth James S. Lazaro, RN. Eliezer Nuenay Jr., RN. Jenny J. Pauya, RN. Catherine A. Baslot, RN. Rose Lee M. Laco, RN, MCH, MAN candidate, level 3 clinical instructor. Peter John Gono, RN, MAN candidate. And for our laboratory coordinator, Ms. Winnie C. Aliado. We have the following features. The first is the fundamentals laboratory. Our delivery room simulation. The skills lab for return demonstration of our students. Operating room simulation. And we also have hospital and community exposures, to mention a few areas like pediatric ward, renal dialysis unit, operating room, home for the aged, and community health nursing. For our activities, we have basic life support training, cupping, pinning, and candle lighting ceremony. This is a tradition that marks a vocational nursing student's passage to practicing the acquired skills in the clinical setting. Students take the practical nurse's pledge, in which they vow to uphold the standards and ideals of the nursing profession. Another activity is the pinning, awarding, and recap ceremony. For socialization, this is the time when we celebrate and give tribute to our students who passed the nurse's licensure exam, the testimonial dinner. As a registered nurse, we have many career opportunities. To name a few, you can be a certified dialysis nurse, one of the fastest growing specialties A certified dialysis nurse assists individuals who have severe problems with their kidneys. You can be a legal nurse consultant, a certified nurse who uses their expertise to consult on medical lawsuits, offering information about the healthcare system. You can also be a nurse midwife who delivers babies, as well as providing healthcare before, during, and after the birth for both the mother and the child. You can be also a nurse anesthetist. A nurse anesthetist helps to provide patients with anesthesia when they are being prepared for surgery. If you want to enter into academia, you can be a nurse educator. Combine a passion for teaching with clinical expertise to design, evaluate, and implement education programs for nurses teaching at schools, universities, and colleges. If you want to be a nurse researcher, you create reports based on analysis and research gathered within the nursing field. They aim to improve medical and healthcare Then next is informatics nurse. Informatics nurses provide data on healthcare to doctors, nurses, patients, and other healthcare providers. Critical care nurse, that is if you wanted to work in the intensive care units of hospitals. Diabetes nurse, who work with those who have diabetes, providing patient education, including fitness and nutrition information. And last is being a medical surgical nurse, wherein nurses perform numerous jobs, including caring for and monitoring adult patients, working with medications, and assisting in surgeries. That will be all. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Nadella. Our next speaker is currently taking her doctorate degree in criminal justice education, specializing in criminology. Our Dean in the College of Criminal Justice Education, Ms. Melvie F. Bayog, MS Cream.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the College of Criminal Justice Education Academic Year 2020-2021 Parents and Students Orientation. The College of Criminal Justice Education offers two courses: the Bachelor of Science in Criminology PAASCO Level 1 candidate status and Bachelor of Forensic Science with government recognition. The graduates are prepared to fulfill the following careers in the Bachelor of Science in Criminology: Philippine National Police, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, the Bureau of Fire Protection and other law enforcement agency, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Parole and Probation, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Bureau of Custom, Bureau of Immigration, Professor, Security Officer, Special Investigator, Private Investigator, and Entrepreneur. The graduates of Bachelor of Forensic Science are prepared to fulfill the following careers in the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, the Bureau of Fire Protection, the Crime Laboratory, Analysis, Evaluation of Forensic Evidence, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Scientific Crime Investigation, Forensic Science Education, foreign or international agencies such as United Nations and European Union, Research, Analysis, Evaluation of Forensic in Courts of Law. And of course, as I have said earlier, that the Bachelor of Science in Criminology is PAASCO accredited level 1 for the candidate status. And one of the best feature is the state-of-the-art laboratory. So these are the following achievements in the criminology licensure exam. First, we are consistent above national passing rate in the criminology licensure examination for the past 6 years of graduates. And of course, we had produced also the national top-notcher or top 6 in the criminology licensure examination in the name of Miss Belvis, Florami Belvis, last December 2017. And of course, we had produced also 100% passing rate in the criminology licensure exam last June 2018. And of course, we have also the caliber of faculty. All full-time faculty are full-fledged master's degree, and 3 are ongoing doctorate degree. First, yours truly, the College of Criminal Justice Education is headed by yours truly, Melvi F. Bayog, a Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice Education with specialization in criminology candidate status, NC2 Security Services Holder, TM1 Security Services Holder, and a Certified Security Trainer. And of course, for the program head of the Bachelor of Science in Criminology, we have Ms. Evelyn P. Albrando, a Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice Education with specialization in criminology, complete academic requirement, an NC2 Security Services Holder, a TM1 Security Services Holder. And of course, we have another full-time faculty, Mrs. Maria Teresa C. Casuyo, a Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice Education with specialization in criminology, candidate status. And of course, another full-time faculty, Ms. Maribel O. Tipolo, a Master's in Criminology, major in Law Enforcement Administration, an In-Situ Security Services Holder, TM1 Security Services Holder, and a Certified Security Trainer. And of course, another part-time faculty, Mr. J.C. Candidier, a Bachelor of Science in Criminology graduate, a registered criminologist, and of course, an NC2 Security Services, a TM1 Security Services, Certified Security Trainer. Another part-time faculty, we have the Police Sergeant Jason T. Hagunob, a Master's in Criminology major in Law Enforcement Administration, an NC2 Security Services holder, a Certified Security Trainer. And of course, we have another part-time faculty, Attorney Madeline Amelia, teaching criminal law subjects and rules on evidence subjects. And of course, we have another part-time faculty. We have Mr. Bartolome Aradaza, a Master's in Education, and of course, a Taekwondo National Referee teaching fundamental of martial arts. Let us survive, revive, and thrive this pandemic. Connect and learn with us. Have a nice day ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. This time, our next speaker is a Doctor of Education and the Dean of the Graduate School. Let us welcome Dr. Evelyn Lopez.
Good afternoon to all students of the graduate school viewers. Welcome to the first trimester of academic year 2020-2021. To all graduates who want to grow professionally, Notre Dame of Visayas Graduate School offers Master of Arts in Education, Major in Educational Administration, and Master in Business Administration. I am Dr. Evelyn A. Lopez, the Dean of the Graduate School. I would like also to introduce to you the professors of the Graduate School. Dr. Hanilin M. Mahinay, the Program Head of MAED. Dr. Tito M. Dimafiles, Dr. Lilisa Horolan, Dr. Librado V. Lopez, Dr. Daisy Omidaya, Dr. Michelle Tivinia, and the professors who teach business administration subjects are, we have Dr. Genevieve Otorino, the Program Head of MBA, Mr. Bob Agustin M. Hilasius, MBA CPA, Dr. Jerome C. Aureliosa, CPA, Dr. Sarah Jane B. Aureliosa, and Engineer George C. Sirot, MBA, MAS. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, ma'am. Our next speaker is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering and a National TVET trainer, the director of the Dimasinod Training and Assessment Center. Let us welcome Mr. Leonidas Agravante.
Good afternoon. I am Leonidas Agravante, the Director of the Dimasinod Training and Assessment Center. The department objective. In response to the changing trends and demands of time, Notre Dame of Visayas College opens the community college named the Dimasinod School of Science and Technology, started in the year 2001-2002. The DMTAC program primarily aims to provide competency-based technical education and skills development following the TASDA-regulated program qualifications. It specifically provides an educational alternative for the students to acquire knowledge, skills, values, and correct attitude towards its job. Respond to the industrial technological development of the country by providing globally competent workers. The Competency Assessment Center, whether the graduate or workers can perform on the defined competency standards and fulfill the vision mission of the Notre Dame of Visayas College. Our TVET program offering this year, healthcare services and two security services and securities, and two with training regulation and its corresponding training durations. If you take cookery NC2, the cookery NC2 qualification consists of competency that a graduate must achieve to clean kitchen areas, prepare hot meals, cold meals, and desserts for guests, and in various food beverage service facilities. A person who has achieved this qualification is competent to be employed in any of the following positions: in the guard manager, or for keeper of food, pastry, or in hot kitchen sections, such as cook or COMM, assistant cook. These are our trainers for the cookery NC2. We have Diana Kinikito, LPT, MAHE, National TVET Trainer and Accredited Competency Assessor. Rosario Gapasen, LPT, National TVET Trainer and Accredited Competency Assessor. Annalyn Obedencia, National TVET Trainer. BHRM, National TVET Trainer and Accredited Competency Assessor. And Miss Iba Sison, Accredited Competency Assessor and the National TVET Trainer. For healthcare services, NC2. The institutional healthcare services NC2 qualification consists of competence and maintain linen and end users location, assist with the patient and assist biophysical support, care of patient, and handle waste and healthcare environment. A person who has achieved this qualification is competent to be nursing attendant, nursing aide, hospital assistant, health aide. Our healthcare trainers, institute trainers, we have Rosalie M. Lago, RN, National TB Trainer, and accredited competency assessor. Ma'am accredited competency assessor. Andrew Dingo, RN Man, National TB Trainer. For security services NC1, the security services NC1 qualification consists of competencies that a person must achieve to perform control system in a workplace, perform basic communication skills, respond to emergency situation, demonstrate marksmanship, and perform defense techniques. A person who achieves this qualification is competent to be a security guard, a watchman. The security services NC1 trainers, trainer. For security services NC2, the security services NC2 qualification consists of competencies that a person must achieve to monitor the activities within the area of responsibility, enforce access control and identification system, secure the territorial jurisdiction of the company, enforce emergency response and procedures, and prepare security reports. A person who has achieved this qualification is competent to be security guard and a watchman. Our security trainers for security services NC2, we have Jay Candidier, National Tibet Trainer, and Evelyn Albrando, National Tibet Trainer.
Thank you, sir.